I can't lie, I get stressed up sometimes. The feeling is mutual and some friends of mine, but you put your life on the line. I cannot deny that you are my hero. You made me your vitals. I cannot stop spreading your word. I created a work of the virus. So good to know that I'm on your list. Butterflies in my stomach. I'm up now, gon' keep running. They could try to catch up, but I'm on it. I'm staying with you, I'm not leaving. Oh, viruses, they're attacking me like viruses. I throw them out like this. Lord, I thank you for your grace. The Lord knows I do not deserve. I should be swerved. You went through the pain and the hurt. I do not doubt you, yeah. I know that you're the truth, yeah. I do not doubt you. I know that you're the truth. Yeah, you gonna walk through the valley of shadows of death. I will fear no evil, cause you bear my shield on. I'm covered by the blood. That has been enough. You shooting me with the arrow, but his eyes are on me like the sparrow. Without you, I'm nothing. But now, cause of you, I'm bluffing. I believe in you. Viruses, they're attacking me like viruses. I throw them out like this. Lord, I thank you for your grace. The Lord knows I do not deserve. I should be swerved. You went through the pain and the hurt. I do not doubt you, yeah. I know that you're the truth, yeah. Viruses, they're attacking me like viruses. I throw them out like this. Lord, I thank you for your grace. The Lord knows I do not deserve. I should be swerved. You went through the pain and the hurt. I do not doubt you, yeah. I know that you're the truth, yeah. I do not doubt you. I know that you're the truth. I won't waste time. You're on my mind. I know that you ain't for nothing. You made me something. I shot for the sky, but you made me to hit the moon and stars. I never knew that you until I got to you. Viruses, they're attacking me like viruses. I throw them out like this. Lord, I thank you for your grace. The Lord knows I do not deserve. I should be swerved. You went through the pain and the hurt. I do not doubt you, yeah. I know that you're the truth, yeah. Viruses, they're attacking me like viruses. I throw them out like this. Lord, I thank you for your grace. The Lord knows I do not deserve. I should be swerved. You went through the pain and the hurt. I do not doubt you, yeah. I know that you're the truth, yeah. Me as I'm nothing. Lord, you the one. Lord, you the one. And I'm going for you.
Good morning and welcome to a radio inside Liberia. Today promised to be another interesting edition. We have news and information and entertainment for you today. Today we have on as our guests LAVIEN, and we're going to have some reporters in and around Monrovia to bring us what is happening inside Liberia. I want you to stay tuned, share the broadcast, and be prepared to receive all the news about Liberia. Right now, we have with us our CEO, Mr. James Jensen. You are welcome.
Thank you, Patient. We are happy this morning to be here and also happy that we we're all able to work out this morning in a very good spirit and ready to keep on the day's work. I'm feeling much better this morning because, I took my vaccine a few days, so it's been a little difficult for me with some strong fever. But I'm glad to be here with you this morning and just want to listen to the package you have for us. I'm one of the listeners today. And so, yeah, I'm happy to be on this morning. And we want to tell our listeners too to share the video. We are on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and also be able to, listen to the broadcast. To a radio is progressing, and we are glad to be at a point where our listeners and viewers are growing. I want to say thank to each and every one of you who are monitoring us. We intend to grow a big community. You can be part of this community. You can be part of the discussions. It's all about Liberia, Africa, and the world. And whatever we do, focusing on Liberia is the beginning of what we intend to do. So join us, stay with us, and let's build a big community together.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Jensen. Today, we had our Grand Bassa County reporter, but for some reason we lost him on the broadcast. But we learned this morning that there will be a lunch at the Grand Bassa County Hospital, and where they're going to be in making sure that the services that are provided at that hospital, they're going to be a fees basis, because I believe they want to do this because they want to be properly equipped. So they're going to be asking people to pay something, little bit, some kind of fees for the services they provide. So according to the chief medical officer, his name is Moses Wideka. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Let me read what he said.
Who is this guy's person? Who is this guy?
Okay, let me make that correction. Hello, who is this person? He said there will be no more fees. We want to make that correction. We got a noise in the background. There's a lot of feedback in the back over there.
Is that a guest?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe let me see what he got here.
Is that from Grand Bassa?
Yes. Let me read what he said. I think there's a little conflict in here, but nevertheless, he said, according to the county chief medical officer, Moses Whitaker, there will be no more fee service at the biggest referral hospital in the county. At the same time, the Grand Bassa Health System, in collaboration with Last Mile, launches the National Community Health Assistance Program. And the health officer of Bikena District, Yasasumo, stated that they will be providing free healthcare treatment for pregnant women and kids less than 5 years old. So in Bikena, at the biggest hospital in Bikena, they're going to be providing free services for pregnant women and for children that are less than 5 years old. So that's the news from Bikena this morning. And that's a good news. There's a good news there, because healthcare is very important, especially for our expectant mothers, and especially the babies. Um, they are the most vulnerable. So, nevertheless, we are hoping that the service can, improve to a broader scope, so that a
Yeah,
lot of people
that
can
make it
benefit.
that's good. I mean,
Mhm.
if the people in Grand Basso can have free medical services, that's add to the that boosts the morale of the government. So the effectiveness of such program will help the people to go a long ways. So we think that would be a very good thing if they can allow the people, to have free medical services. That's something that is, commendable.
It is.
Yeah.
It is very, very. And he also our reporter in Grand Bassa County also said that a Grand Bassa County detachment of the Liberian Immigration Service calls on citizens to report foreign migrants that are unlawfully entering the country. He's speaking to a reporter on Wednesday. Grand Bassa list boss Musu Kamara Elam over the influx of foreign migrants illegally, which, according to her, poses a serious security threat to the country. She, at the same time, challenged citizens to buttress national government's effort in ensuring that foreign migrants illegally arriving in the country are reported to lists. Sorry. So you have some, people that are coming into the country illegally, and they want to make sure that everybody that come, they are properly documented.
Yeah, Liberia has a porous border, and the only solution to that is for government to beef up immigration patrol and even the Liberia National Police and all of the security apparatus to properly man the border points of entry into Liberia. This issue has been a problem even around the Grand Yida end, even at the Ivorian side and the Guinean side. And I think besides the bordering countries, we feel that continuous uh, engagement by the Liberian government engagement with other authorities of bordering countries to ensure that citizens from those countries, enter the country properly. And likewise, we from here getting the proper documentation to enter those countries will be better. You know, neighboring relationship that can stop some of the, you know, illegal entry into our country and also the country of those bordering Liberia.
Mhm.
So we will be hoping that Tar will come on. I don't know who he had on. I don't know whether it was some other immigration officers or something. But we hope that he comes on and be able to give us some details, as to what is unfolding in Grand Bassa County.
Yeah. Also, we have our guest, Lavien, who has been finding it kind of difficult to join us. He, like, in and out. His internet is fluctuating. You know, that's not strange because we experience that every now and then. So we are hoping that he can come on. Nevertheless, there are some beautiful songs that he he produced, and I want to play one of those songs. So
But
I will,
before you play this song, I think
yeah,
the intro from LAVIEN,
okay,
the virus is burning me, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I think it sound that song could go international because this is a global affairs, and the fact that he even had a mind to you know sing a song in that direction, I think
hmm,
is commendable, and we hope that he could really come on and be able to tell us a little bit. A Liberian, a young Liberian to start, thinking about international problem,
Mhm.
making song in those direction. I think is commendable. Yeah,
That's
very,
good.
very commendable. I think it's on. You can continue
Yeah.
with it.
Lavi, you are welcome. You are
Thank
live
you.
to a radio. Welcome. We're just talking about your song.
Thank you.
Your song. Virus. It's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration behind that song?
Well, first of all, I wrote that song like about 4 years ago, and
Wow.
it's funny because at the time I released it, it was the time that we just had a virus outbreak, which was the
Yeah.
corona, and a lot of people thought I wrote it because of the corona and stuff like that. But I was on
Okay.
my computer like 4 years ago in my room, and then it started crashing. So I started experiencing stuff like a virus in it, and I was
Okay.
writing the song by the time.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I figured it would really be a good idea to fit that into my song because um, viruses could be used in a lot of different contexts. It could be used as a computer virus. It could be a physical virus. It could be stuff you go through in life. So I just felt like that would have fit with the song, that title, viruses, and boom, I wrote
Wow.
it.
Well, I believe the thing here is I believe God always prepare people way ahead of ourselves. Sometimes
He
we
does,
are doing things, yeah, we're doing things here now. We don't know what He's preparing us for the next month or maybe the next year. And here you were
right?
writing a song. You thought it was only limited to the virus, the computer virus, but not knowing
Yeah,
this is a whole issue as a concern the pandemic. And
for
the
sure.
truth is, I just heard this song, and when I heard that, I said, "Oh wow," you know. But my favorite song had been Independence Day. When I listened to it, I said, "Oh my God, this song." It's not like the usual songs that come from Liberia. It has its own, you know. And every time, people, James will tell me, your song again. You had to play that song.
Well, Patient, before you proceed with
Yeah.
Lavin, I want us to know, who is Lavin? Where does he live? How did he, start, being a musician? And is he part of the Liberian Musician Association? These kinds of stuff. I mean, so maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself.
Lavin, I can see that his internet is lagging. So, you want to tell us a little bit about who you are? Who is Lavin? Maybe someone's watching us and want to know about who is this Lavin?
Yeah, I think he's freezing, right?
Yeah. So, like we were saying earlier, he made this song, and I mean, it just coincided with the situation that we're all facing globally. So, I want to play the song again. It has,
Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
that's very that's an innovation. That's very innovational because he said 4 years ago, 4 years ago, we never had a virus.
no,
And although we have other viruses, the way he said, the computer virus, I think that's where the whole idea came from.
mm-hmm,
But you see that song so much suit, the current day reality as to the
exactly.
coronavirus, so yeah, I mean he's a fast thinking child, if I may say. So
Mm-hmm.
this is where Liberia. There are many more talented Liberian, youthful Liberians in the country. And the only way we can get these people is to get them on, to bring them out. Let the world see them. Who
Yeah,
knows? Lami could tap the world. Like what
of
he has done,
course.
I've not seen. Maybe there are other songs, but I haven't been able to listen to any song concerning the current virus. So he's on. Lami, I was asking you who is Lavin and where does he live and whether he's part of the Liberian music. what do you call it? Liberian Musical Association, or what have you? Hello, Lavin?
Okay, Lavi. While we're waiting for Lavin, let's play the virus song.
I can't lie, I get stressed up sometimes. The feeling is mutual and some friends of mine, but you put your life on the line. I cannot deny that you are my hero. You made me your vitals. I cannot stop spreading your word. I created a work of the virus. So good to know that I'm on your list. Butterflies in my stomach. I'm up now, gon' keep running. They could try to catch up, but I'm on it. I'm staying with you, I'm not leaving. Oh, viruses, they're attacking me like viruses. I throw them out like this. Lord, I thank you for your grace. The Lord knows I do not deserve. I should be swerved. You went through the pain and the hurt. I do not doubt you, yeah. I know that you're the truth, yeah. I do not doubt you. I know that you're the truth. Yeah, you gonna walk through the valley of shadows of death. I will fear no evil, cause you bear my shield on. I'm covered by the blood. That has been enough. You're shooting me with the arrow, but his eyes are on me like the sparrow. Without you, I'm nothing. But now, cause of you, I'm bluffing.
Kisha, we're not hearing you.
That was the song Virus. And Lavin, we want to know who you are. Maybe someone watching, they want to know who Lavin is. Welcome, Mr. Lavin. We have Lavin Senior here with us. So he's
Thank you.
here for emotional, emotional support, or what we say. He's very supportive in this career, in this music career. I can see. So, Mr. Lavin, welcome. That's the
Thank you very,
father of Lavin.
thank you very much.
Yeah. You want to
I've
say
been trying.
something to us this morning concerning this star, the next star of Liberia, international artist.
Yes, I think that star there is moving on and he's heading in the right direction.
That's
I've
right.
been trying to, I've been trying to get on all morning. I just downloaded everything I could just to be here, making sure that I can stand with him and support him because I believe that he's going to get there.
Amen. Absolutely. I believe it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. And so, Lavin, we were asking you, who is Lavin and where does he live? Whether he's part of the Liberia, musical association, or you're just starting, try to spring out and make sure you become part of the word. Lavin is still freezing.
Yeah. He's kind
Okay,
of
so
freezing.
Okay.
that's a great question. I'm asked this at almost every interview. Lavigne is an Afrofusion hip hop artist. And so a lot of people don't know what Afrofusion is. Afrofusion is like a mix of the different types of Afro. We have Afro pop, Afro soul, and basically just different types of Afro and bring them together. That's Afrofusion. And I also do hip hop. And I'm a Liberian citizen. I've been singing since I was 9 years old. I was born in Nigeria. I've spent most of my life in Liberia, and music is my best thing to do.
Okay, that's good. That sounds good.
That's good. I heard the other song, Bless Me, and I was like, no, I gotta listen to this song here. I gotta listen to it. It's
Bless me,
just
Journey.
yeah, Bless Me, Jordy. Yeah, it's another beat. I mean, all his songs. You know, we need we need to promote one another,
Yeah,
especially when you see talent. I'm part of a chat group, and I see people sharing their artists. You know, the artists from the country. I'm not talking about Liberia, but from where they are, they they encourage people. They would, I mean, bombard the chat room with that person's song. If we were doing the same thing, I mean, we would go very, very far off. But I'm proud of you because your song is just unique. And when I listen to Independence
for
Day, I say,
sure.
"Oh my God, my favorite song." I say, "Oh my God, this song is very prophetic."
We can listen. We can listen to Independent Day as
Yeah,
well.
it's
You see,
very, very prophetic. Let me
even
play.
though Independent Day gone, but we can still hear the lyrics
I
of the
know.
song.
Oh,
I made mistakes, I admit. I'm just not perfect, that's it. But today is my day. I feel I was perfectly made. I've been through the
Thank you.
worst. Sometimes if your words can explain, 'cause I run out of words and I get really hurt. Yeah, I was patiently waiting, I finally made it. I'm 1 year older. I was celebrated in Monrovia. I've been moving stronger than a soldier. Never saying that I'm growing bolder. My self-esteem is higher than my shoulders. Make moves on this planet like I told ya. Story always changing and the same. Stay real, I don't play no games. I keep switching up on my lanes. I keep switching up on my best. You can turn up to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best. Ain't gon' compare with the rain. Liberia, you the best. You can turn up to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best. Ain't gon' compare with the rain. I grew up right in this place.
Can't get too patient.
that was Independence Day. Sorry. What struck me about the song is that now in a place where Liberia things are so difficult, but here we have this young man singing Liberia the best. You know, and then he said something after. He said, "You can turn it to a mess. Liberia the best, but you can turn it to a mess. You can have it your own way." So,
Let me. What came to your mind when you were making that song? Or what motivated
No,
you?
no. Actually, actually, that was you can turn up to the max.
oh, okay, okay, turn it to a max. I mean maximum, right? But whatever the word used, it still means that I'm looking at the positive aspect. I'm looking at the positive things that can come out of, Liberia. And he said you can have it your own way. In other words, you can determine to be the best. And that's what we need to do. We need to just say that, well, no matter what is going on here, my my focus is to be the best I can be. But Lavin, go ahead. You were saying something about the song.
Yeah, I said actually that line was you can turn up to the max.
Okay, we got that. We got that. And then you also say in that song, you can have it your own way. You can have it your own way. It means that, well, I can decide that, you know, I can be the best I want to
But
be, or I can just remain where I want to be. Well, I can have my own interpretation of that song.
Right.
yeah, but let me you just give us a summary. What came
Right.
to your mind? Independent Day, Liberia is an independent country. You decided to make a song, so there might be something pouring out, something lingering in your mind. You say, okay, wait a minute, I have to make this song. So what motivated you to make that song?
Well, actually, that song was also written like 3 years ago, and I wrote it for an Independence Day competition.
Okay,
But over the years, I've developed it, and I even had an old version for it. But this year, I redid it and added some stuff to it and uploaded it. And when I was writing that song, what was in mind was Liberia is a really beautiful country, and we have a lot of stuff here. But the way you view the country, your perception of the country is how you're gonna experience it and live in it. And a lot of people feel that Liberia doesn't have anything, or because a lot of people aren't privileged in Liberia to have a certain opportunity, and that means Liberia is a bad country. And and wanted to like I wanted to have people have a different perception when it comes to this country, because this country is really a beautiful country and I love this country so much. So I feel like people in the country should really start appreciating Liberia, because Liberia is a great country. And if you want your country to develop, it starts with you. The more you better yourself and the more you better your surrounding and your environment, it's gonna be a better experience living in the country for you.
That's good. Have you launched a song, or do you have any plan to launch this song?
Yeah, the song is already launched. It's on every streaming platform, every major streaming platform. It's on YouTube, it's on Apple Music,
Yeah.
Spotify, Audio Mac.
When I say launch a song, I'm talking about where you may have generated some funds, like you said one day, you say, what, even though you are streaming the song on most of the major platform, where you write letters to, for example, officials of government, those who are heading the day, the government, and say, well, okay, I make this song. It's all about Liberia.
No, no.
Okay. Probably now, this would be
I
my own
haven't had any
suggestion.
official program for the song yet.
Okay, this could be probably my own suggestion that probably you can plan it. And and the song is encouraging every Liberians to love their
Mhm.
country. So maybe you can think of that, plan it
Yeah,
well,
we
and
need to do that.
write those, officials, maybe the president of Liberia. You're a young man. Who knows? They can probably give you the project to write a bigger song or write to improve that song. That song is, I mean, it's motivating more Liberian to love the country. Like you say, I like the way you even explain. Better yourself, better your environment, your community, and then you love the country. That's what I think most of our officials would like to hear.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with him totally. Actually,
For sure.
the language of the Liberia, George, sure you want to make a comment to that song too. But right after, I mean, when I listened to the song, I said, wow, so something positive is coming out of, Liberia. Because most of our confession, most of the declaration, everything is, all on the downside, everything, like negative. So it's a good thing to hear something else for a change. Welcome back, Mr. Lavin. You want to make some comment?
For sure.
Lavin, see you.
Well, yeah, I think the young man got a good grip on the content of the song.
Yeah,
Your perspective of your country, the way you see your country, and that's how you're gonna make it work. And one of these I've seen, America or anywhere in the country, most of those nations started calling themselves great nations way ahead of time before they even became great.
exactly.
So I think his idea is that based on your perspective of the nation, you will work towards bringing up that particular future that you envision, and I think that makes it so much more beautiful and deeper as we are seen as artists. So you're right, we need to allow Liberia to see more of these kind of things and bring this little nation that is so blessed, but we have not seen it yet to the place where it's supposed to be.
That's right. That's right. Oh, Ty, you are welcome. Ty, go on. Well, we got a lot of feedback this morning in the background. Nevertheless, we just had to make sure we make this happen. Ty, you are welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Patience. Let me say good morning to Jason and speedy recovery. And let me also say welcome to Lavin Junior and Senior.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to tell us what's going on in Grand Bassa County this morning? I tried to give a
Yes,
summary of your news, but it's good to hear it from you yourself.
yes, it's very important that we highlight happenings in Grand Bassa County. As it stands, Bassa is relatively calm, across the 5 political districts. Things are moving on gradually. Unlike on yesterday, there was a shocking information received from the government biggest referral hospital in the county. That is a government hospital, wherein on yesterday, the chief medical doctor of the Liberian government hospital in Bassa, in person of Moses Kiyaga, came up to inform the public that in the not too distant future, they will start fee per service system. That means the
Yeah, we having some glitches over there. I think the internet company like you should concentrate on giving improving the services, not only about collecting the money, but the services are really really bad. People get on the internet, they can't even they can't even stay the time they want to stay, or they you have this lagging going on. It's a serious issue in Liberia, and I think it needs to be worked on. You know, we can be foreign to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
So,
I think the internet is disturbing our correspondence in Liberia. We intend to bring out, basic information from across the country, so that we know what is happening in different parts of the country. We have reporters in few of the counties. We are working to get reporters in all of the counties. But the internet situation is like this, it's going to give some tough time for those who will be reporting from those different counties. So, yeah, indeed, it's a serious matter, and we hope that the services will be improved. But since we have Mr. George Lavine, Mr. Lavine, can you? I was thinking, how have you managed with your son? Imagining him growing up, and children are sometimes troublesome, sometimes someone are just generally good. And I'm just wondering, how did you manage with him? How did you, get into the stage?
Well, you talking to me right now, right?
Yeah, yes.
Well, like any normal parent, you keep working with your children. Uh, we all know as parents, they're not perfect. They are beautiful. God sent them as a full package and a gift that you have to work with that gift and bring out the best in them. So both their mom and myself, we've been doing our best, playing with him, talking with him, working with him, and making sure we provide that environment of growth and responsibility as a young man and a gifted young man, so that he will see the future as a possibility and not as a doom waiting to just collapse somewhere in the future. So yeah, we've been doing everything a normal parent would do.
Okay, what is
You're
your
doing a
expectation
great
about
job.
him? Huh?
I say you have done a great job.
I was asking, what is your expectation about him?
My expectation for him is like, I expect him to be a world changer, meaning with that gift, he has a part to play in the world. I mean, Liberia specifically, and the world at large. So with that, it should keep him focused and keep him humble and keep him closer to God ultimately.
Okay, that sounds very good. For you to have that big expectation, you want your son to be a world changer. That's a big word, and it's all about, yeah, the entire world right now. We want people that can help, to change the world in a very positive way. And I think your son is heading in that direction. We want to say thank you so much, and that's a very good effort. Continue with him and keep encouraging him. We always keep encouraging him to see how he can take himself at the next level. Christian?
Yeah, let's just play one of the songs, the Bless Me Now. Yeah. So
Yeah. As I step on the stage, shut down the place, can't handle my pace, look in your face. We got a city, they yelling my name. Oh, and I made it, came through on my team. Honey, honey, I want the money, Heavenly Father, bless my journey. Don't let these haters come overcome me. I want to make it, this one is funny. Honey, honey, oh, I want the money, oh Heavenly Father, bless my journey. Don't let these haters come overcome me. I want to make it, this one is funny. The feeling of beginning come take over my space. Shut down every show each and every day. Me, I gon' show all these haters that I was made to split this. Me, I gon' get on my money and make moves in this place. Moves in this place, I make some moves in this place. Me, I gon' get it, I make some news in this place. Every other bad man know I be cruising this place. No other bad man can walk in my shoes in this place. Shoes in this place, I keep my shoes in this place. You can never look down on me, I boom in this place. No for yesterday, I started with my tunes in this place. Step on the accelerator, give me boost in this place. I feel groove in this place, now make it choose in this place. Bumper, clad fire, do in this place. Bad man, I tell them step put in this place. You know, say I be the king, I make the rules in this place. I make the rules in this place, I get it juice in this place. Me no go ever come here and lose in this place. Make the rules in this place, I get it juice in this place. Me no go ever come here and lose in this place. Nah, nah. Honey, honey, I want the money, Heavenly Father, bless my journey. Don't let these haters come overcome me. I want to make it, this one is funny. Honey, honey, oh, I want the money, oh Heavenly Father, bless my journey. Don't let these haters come overcome me. I want to make it, this one is funny. Missing me a bad man, me supposed to be. Missing me a boss man, me supposed to be. Come close, let me teach you the recipe. God bless man, never ever catching me. Missing me shoot me shot to rumpa pumpa. Katari a bad man to tonto tonto. Step on the accelerator, rumpa pumpa. Give me this, give me that to run to tonton. Rumpa pumpa, run to tonton, run to tonton, run to tonton. Step on the accelerator, rumpa pumpa. Give me this, give me that to run to tonton. Bad man rock me, never talk much. Then I pull up on me, give a bad man look. Me a bad man, cook a bad man soup. Look on the shelf, pick a bad man book. Bad man rock me, never talk much. Tryna pull up on me, give a bad man look. Me a bad man, cook a bad man soup. Look on the shelf, pick a bad man book. Shout out to my boy for the ghetto. Love for my enemies, I strive to be settled. Yo, shout out to my boy for the ghetto. Love for my enemies, I strive to be settled. Yo. Honey, honey, I want the money, Heavenly Father, bless my journey. Don't let these haters come overcome me. I want to make it, this one is funny. Honey, honey, oh, I want the money, oh Heavenly Father, bless my journey. Don't let these haters come overcome me. I want to make it, this one is funny. Send me a bad man.
That was bless me. Bless me now or bless me.
I believe in you,
And this is virus.
Viruses, they attacking me like viruses. I throw them out like this. Lord, I thank you for your grace. The Lord knows I do not deserve.
Well, we can't be here the whole day. uh, uh, Before you go, Mr. Lavin, you want to say your closing comments? Mr. Lavin, can you hear me? Okay, I guess he's not. Your mic is off. Your mic, unmute your mic. Unmute, okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. It's because you want to go off and come back on. Anytime you answer your phone, you're going to have that feedback.
I think he's having some difficulties, so probably yeah. And I think this morning we have some difficult time with our guest in the correspondent from Grand Bassa County, and I'm sure we might be having some other problem with other correspondent from the other counties we've been monitoring. But well, this is not strange, and this is 2A Radio. We are here, patient.
Yeah. Well, we just want to encourage young people up there this morning, wherever they are, to follow the footstep of, Lavin. In other words, we are saying do something positive, think on the positive aspect of whatever situation you find yourself in. Or it's not lost. There's always a way out. God always make a way where there is no way. So don't let the situation drown you. In fact, in that situation, find a way of escape. And I believe that at the end of the day, you will look back and, wonder that, wow, I made it. I made it. Never give up on yourself. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your talent, because there's so much you have to offer the world, so much that God has deposited in you that you must, give. So I'm encouraging all the young people to do what, God has called you to do. That, in other words, the talent, the gifting, it don't necessarily have to be, singing, but there's something in you. There's something that God has, gifted you with that is a blessing and will be a blessing to your generation and generations unborn. So
And I
let's take a
think,
step of faith.
And I
Yeah.
think, as I said earlier, there are more young Liberians who can give their best out there.
Yes.
But we also hope that the government of the day will create the necessary environment that will make the young people to spring out to show their talents. So while we are trying to promote someone like Lavin, we hope that even let us assume a government official listening to this boy, you know, will be encouraged to, you know, show their hand. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Lavin, this is a young Liberian who is trying to promote the country. We need to promote him, especially the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism. Let us assume they just say, okay, you know what happened? We're having this program. We invite the young Liberian who sang the song, Independent Day. Let
Mm-hmm.
us assume that's Independent Day. They saw this young man, encourage him. I'm sure his voice can add to some of the success story of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And there are
Mm-hmm.
many other young Liberians, but if a child cannot get food to eat, they're trying to find means, a difficult time to go to school, to come from school, and these kinds of stuff. Sometimes it's like they die with their dreams, and we hope that the best will be done for all of our young Liberians that will be able to, show that talent. There are many other young Liberians, and I appreciate you know, your position to get a young man out there. We'll be having some difficult internet problem, but I think his voice have been heard. He want to help to change the world, and his father is wishing that he helped to change the world. So those are good words of encouragement, even for outsiders to say, yeah, we can help this child to be somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Lavinci wanted to come back in to give his last word. I mean, well, we got 10 minutes and we'll soon be out of here. So let's just our viewers out there, we want to say thank you. Thank you for your patience. We know we have had a rough ride this morning. Nevertheless, we have you in mind, and we know your time is very important. At the same time, we want you to be encouraged to whatever the situation you are going through. Know that all is not lost. Whatever virus that is in your life, the situation we face is sometimes like a virus. It spreads, and sometimes you have to put a check to it. So there are a lot of things that happen in our life. It's like virus. If it's not checked at the proper time, it starts to spread, and it becomes a pandemic. That's when
It's
people
like,
say
it's
it's
like you want to customize Lavin music, right? His lyrics. The virus is
yes, you are looking at it at different angles.
that's good.
Yeah,
But that's true. There are a lot of challenging time people go through, and if you look at it technically, it's not just corona. It's
yeah,
could be a virus of hardship, virus of you know.
yeah. And sometimes the thing, it pass on. We have this phrase that we use. We say pattern. Evil pattern. Evil pattern is like virus because it's moved from one generation to the next generation. It's still spreading. That's an evil family pattern, just moving from place to place. But we thank God that
Yeah, as you were speaking about our listeners, I was monitoring the statistics from August. Someone's coming. Okay,
welcome back, Mr. Lavi.
you can let him. He's still not being heard.
Can you hear me? Well, I
We can
can't
hear
hear
you.
you. I can't hear you. You want to check your mute? Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's going on with your mic. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I can't hear you.
If he has any earpod or something, he needs to get it out or something, saying he's hearing you.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jensen.
Okay, so as I was saying to our listeners, we would appreciate everyone who I click in and viewing, even if it's for a few minutes. We are getting the feedback. Like from August to September, we were surprised to see that we have had an engagement of over 68,000, and that grew up so fast to 84,000. So that's a very good mark, and we appreciate all of you that tuning in and clicking in. We encourage you to be part of this community. It's all about how we can engage one another. And sometimes you have some burning issues. Just contact patient. Patient has been doing extremely well. She will be able to see how we can factor you into this community for your voices to be heard. So once again we appreciate each and every one of you who are being part of this community, which we hope to grow. With our target, we hope to get 500,000, 1 million viewers, we would be glad to see. We cannot do that without you. We're trying to plan a lot of programs, but the more viewers we have, the better it becomes for us all. So keep sharing. Those of you who are following us, keep sharing. We appreciate all of what you're going to be doing. And for some reason you have some pieces of advice or some pieces of information, just call us. Yeah, we'll be glad to cooperate with you and get your voices heard. Mr. Lavin, you hearing us now?
No. He can hear us, we can hear him.
Okay, so I think it's a technical problem from his end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we want to say thank you this morning to all of our viewers, and we want to say thank you to Mr. Lavin and the young Lavin, the rising star from the Republic of Liberia. We want to say thank you for gracing this platform this morning, and we will have him back here another time. And want to say thank you to everyone that are out there. Know that you can be the best. That's the message in our Independence Day song that I love so much. You can be the best.
In fact, you have added something to it, right?
Me?
And you said
No.
mess from mess to best.
It's a max.
Okay, but I'm saying you have added something, so maybe he can incorporate that there.
No,
it may suit it, you know. You can be the best. You know?
The best.
Yes, you know.
Yeah, you can have it to the max.
Yeah,
you can have it your own way.
Probably can join you now. You're a musician level,
you know. But so Liberians, may you can be the best. And the thing he said at the end of that song, he said, I am Liberia. So Liberia is not some abstract something out there. You are Liberia. You can be the best. And when you are the best, the country is the best. I remember some time ago during the war, there was a particular group of people that used to say we are the best in the whole wide world. We all know them. Yeah. We all know them. You are the best. And as they kept prophesying into the nation, I mean, things begin to, change gradually. And, see, they are not the same. The way they were 10 years ago, they are no longer like that. So let's keep doing our best, Liberians. We are the best. We are the best. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. We will come back, Mr. Lavin. So even though we have this problem this morning, but we will be back. So thank you, viewers out there. I'm going to play Liberia the Best. So that's my favorite song. So as we are closing this morning, that's our closing song. Go out there, be the best you can be.
I admit I'm just not perfect as it, but today is my day. I feel I was perfectly made. I've been through the worst. Sometimes even words can explain, 'cause I run out of words and I get really hurt. Yeah, I was patiently waiting. I finally made it. I'm 1 year older. I'm more celebrated in my road. Yeah, I've been moving stronger than a soldier. Never saying that I'm growing bolder. My self-esteem is higher than my shoulders. Make moves on this planet like I told ya. Story always changing and the same. Stay real, I don't play no games. I keep switching up on my lanes. I keep switching up on my best. You can turn up to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best. Ain't gon' compare with the rain. Liberia, you the best. You can turn up to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best. Ain't gon' compare with the rest. I grew up right in this place. I'ma thank God for His grace. Oh, His grace. Land of liberty's got me like. His glorious land of liberty and God's commands. Oh, Liberia. The lost are forever, deserted, no never, uphold it forever. Yeah. Ain't nobody ever finna take it from me. Ain't nobody finna take it from me. Ain't nobody gonna take it from me. Liberia, you the best. You can turn them to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best.